Yo, hope you guys had a good day today. It's 1:16 a.m., so I'm gonna try to keep my voice down. But I got a new subscriber, so that's pretty cool. And I got a comment about a video that I posted asking, or I guess saying that they would like to hear more about my. They would hear. They would like to hear more about my thoughts about vulnerability. And I thought a lot about it, and I wanted to talk a little about what I thought about. And lo and behold, here we are at 1:17 a.m. and I'm wiped out. But here I am being vulnerable. I guess to keep it short, being vulnerable is being honest, right? But I think really the main issues with vulnerability is that we are afraid of the consequences of being vulnerable. For example, if you work a job and you're honest with your boss, unless your boss is a dick, and you tell him how you actually feel, there's a chance that your life will become worse as a result of telling him the truth. And maybe it'll be good. Maybe in another situation with your friend, if you tell him how you actually feel and he has a bad reaction or doesn't want to be your friend anymore, there's always some kind of risk that you run by being vulnerable. And I feel like is why it's so hard to be vulnerable in the first place. But at the end of the day, does it even matter if you're vulnerable or not? Because the only other option is you not being vulnerable and then you having all these feelings or thoughts or emotions left inside of your heart to fester, and then you just have to kind of fake who you are, which from my experience fucking sucks. But it's like the thought of having to deal with what will happen next and to be mentally prepared for that, it just sounds like a nightmare, at least for me. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of moments in my life where I feel like I can be vulnerable, or I could have been more vulnerable, but I chose not to because there's this saying that's like it's not worth trying to explain something to someone who won't even try to see your point of view. And I feel like why run the risk of being vulnerable, right? If they're not even going to try to understand where you're coming from. At the end of the day, all it does is just make your life a little bit worse. You know, I don't know. It's really convoluted. It's also really late. So probably we'll talk more about it tomorrow. But I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see ya.